So today I'm going to be making a pumpkin soup and I'm going to make it vegan. You're probably thinking, isn't all soup vegan? But with shop bought soups, they often put butter and cream in it, and also the stock might not be suitable. So I'm going to make mine vegan just so all my friends can enjoy it. The pumpkin is such an underrated vegetable. People just use them for carving for Halloween, then discard them. They don't actually cook with them as well, which is silly because they come in so many wonderful shapes and sizes and beautiful colours. These ones here are ones that I picked myself from Roundstone Farm. They've still got like mud on them because they're freshly picked. Wonderful. And I got this rather nice blue pumpkin. This one here I got from Slindon Pumpkin Farm. It's called a pink. It's pink. It's called a pink something. I can't remember the exact name. It is incredibly expensive. It was £8, which I think is way too much for a pumpkin. But I've wanted one for like the last 4 years, and every single year I say next year will be the year that I get that expensive pumpkin. So I decided this year was going to be the year that I splurged on this wonderful pink pumpkin. And these ones here are called ornamental gourds. You can't actually eat these, but they're so cutie chooty. They're good for decoration. But all of these ones are edible. So today for my soup I'm going to be using this blue one and this squash. I can't quite yet bring myself to carve into this wonderful pink one, but it definitely will be used for something. And I'm actually going to use this one for the bowl to serve the soup in because that'll look fancy. These are the other things I shall be using to make the soup. A white onion, some celery. These carrots are actually also picked from Roundstone Farm, which is why they're such wonderful shapes, or bobbly knobbly. And also here, when I picked them from the ground, purple carrots came out, which I was so excited about. I've also got some ground cinnamon, because cinnamon and pumpkin go together superbly. Some nutmeg, some stock which I have checked is vegan, and some homegrown chilies which have all gone dried and crinkly, but that is not a problem. Some smoked garlic which smells wonderful. And also at the end I'm going to crisp up some sage to serve on top of the soup because I'm obsessed with crispy sage. So I'm going to start by making the pumpkin bowl because I think this is going to be the trickiest part, so it's best to get it out of the way and do it first. I have just washed all of the earth off of it. You will need a super sharp knife. This is a Japanese knife and it's super sharp. Not too sure where to start. I guess just go for it. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the easiest thing to cut, but it will be worth it in the end. Oh no! I have to glue that back on now. That was the lid. Oh yeah. Also, never ever throw away the seeds. I always wash all the seeds off, dry them, and then roast them with loads of delicious spices. And that can either be served on top of the soup or just as like a little snack. Now just get your hand in and pull them all out. It's squelchy work. I've now got a melon boiler because I figure this would be the best instrument to scoop out some of that flesh. We don't want to be wasting any now, do we? It's best to scoop out the pumpkin so there's more room for the soup, and also so you're not wasting anything. If I was to carve a pumpkin, I would cut it open, scoop out all the seeds, and then again get a nice melon baller and scoop out as much flesh as possible before carving, so they're not actually wasting the pumpkin at all. Then you can just cook the flesh however you wish to. Okay, so now I'm going to cut up the onions, celery and carrots. Obviously, I have to wear these when I do the onions. I did a nice eye makeup, so I don't want it to get all ruined. See, when you pick carrots yourself straight from the ground, they're so much more interesting than shop bought ones. Look at it. I never ever peel carrots. I don't think it's necessary. I've just washed them to get rid of all the mud. Just roughly chopped, doesn't need to be neat at all. But for me, now the wonderful purple ones. Oh my goodness. Look at that colouring. I always include the leaves of the celery because it adds a nice taste to the stock of the soup. So now the onion, celery and carrots are cut up, I'm going to fry those. This is my outfit, by the way. Skeleton onesie. I take Halloween very seriously. Whimsy should be a very important part of people's lives. I always have a themed tea towel per occasion because, as I said, I love whimsy. This one is my chosen one for today. It's spooky. I have probably like 8 different Halloween tea towels. Gonna try and use them all before Halloween. Just gonna fry them in some olive oil, obviously not butter. Butter would not be appropriate. This is what I keep my olive oil in because I'm fancy pants. Just gonna put my goggles back on just when I initially start frying the onions. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. So whilst that is frying, I'm going to tackle these two. Oh, I can barely lift that. Again, a really sharp knife. I recommend like a cleaver one for tackling them. Okay. The squash. Oh, this knife is so wonderful. I'm not going to bother washing it because I'm not eating the skin. I think maybe in half here. And then I'm just going to pretend it's like an orange. I'm taking off the skin of an orange. Just like go with it. I'm going to cut it into relatively small chunks. I don't want it to take hours cooking away. Obviously try and keep them relatively uniform so they all cook at the same time. And again, taking out the seeds to toast them later on. It does get quite slippery, so do be careful obviously when cutting it because this hand tends to, you know, slide around on its slimy flesh. So here's all this squash cut up into cubes. I think I might just do half of the blue pumpkin because I've already got like so much, so I think just half will be okay. I think I'm just gonna literally, don't know whether to bum and front bum it or just to like, I think just like that, yeah. It's just the initial cut which is hard. Just remembered what I don't ever cook with pumpkins, because they are crazy hard things. I hate effing pumpkins. I don't even know what I'm doing. "17 hours later. What a satisfying sound. The usual thing, scoop out the seeds and then cut off the skin, cube it. When taking out the seeds, I also rip away all of the fibrous stuff. That's not so tasty. So I've used around half of the blue pumpkin. It's all cubed in there. Not forgetting about the flesh that we took out of the bowl. Even though it's only a really small amount, it's important not to ever waste. So now I'm going to add it to the carrot, onion and celery mixture. Perhaps should have used a larger bowl, but never mind. I'm now going to fry these for around 5 to 10 minutes. Stirring just so it all gets coated in all of the different things. Sweating. Dribbled. You have to stay hydrated when making soup. It's now time to add the nutmeg and the cinnamon. Just like dash, 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 dash. It's quite a lot of dashes. Then again, there is quite a lot of pumpkin in there, so she'll be fine. Then again, just fry that for a few more minutes so it all, you know, mingles together. I'm now going to add in my homegrown crinkly red chilies. Just 2 for now, because obviously you can always add more, can't take it back. I'm just going to tear them because I can't be bothered to get my board out again. Now, I'm not one for gimmicks, but I saw this grater at a food fair and it's actually the best thing ever. It can do nuts, parmesan, obviously not parmesan, it's a vegan video, garlic. You just do this. And it like mushes it all. Oh my goodness, that smells. And you get like a really wonderful mushy paste. I'm now going to add the smoked garlic, some pepper and 2 of the stock cubes. I'm not going to add any salt at this stage because I'm not too sure how salty these stock cubes are. The smoked garlic literally smells divine. I'm just going to give that a little stir, see how all the pumpkin and stuff is starting to break down. That's what we want to see. I'm now going to cover it with boiling water and let it simmer for around 25 minutes. I forgot to say that these little cute small pumpkins are really good for roasting. You just roast it whole, then just cut off the top and then just put some black pepper in and just have it as like a little snack or a side dish. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Oh, baby. I love you so much. I love you so much. I do. Oh, don't be sad. Don't be sad. You're too beautiful to be sad. Good boy. I think I got lipstick on your ear then. So do you want to go and play in the other room? Let's finish off my soup video. Yeah? Okay, so the soup cooked for around 25 minutes and I let it cool because you have to always let it cool before you whatever the word is, it up. Obviously I'm using a NutriBullet because I'm obsessed with NutriBullets. I've got the soup in this plastic bowl and then I'm going to put it into here, decant it into here. Oops, meant to hide my wine. Let's go. Obviously, these pom-poms, probably a slight health and safety risk. Normally they wouldn't be here, so it's okay. Just be extra careful if you're going to be wazzing up stuff with Halloween decorations everywhere. I also got this really wonderfully Halloweeny copper ladle. What are you doing? You can't have any. It's really spicy and you can't have spicy and you can't have garlic. Oh! What do you want? What do you want? Do you want to try on all your Halloweeny outfits? I think you do. You can smell it, but you can't have any. What's that, Mom? That smells so good. Thank you. It does, doesn't it? Well, I have to carry on now, okay? Good boy. So I've blitzed up all the soup. It's the most wonderful orangey, yellowy colour ever. So I'm now going to heat myself up a portion of the soup. And while it's heating up, I'm going to crisp up some sage leaves. So when the oil is nice and hot, you drop in your sage leaves. Only take a few seconds. Just tilt it. It's kind of like deep frying, I suppose. Literally only for a short amount of time. Okay, that's enough. Turn off the heat. Then fish them out with a fork, put them on some kitchen towel, but do not throw away the oil. This is a wonderful sage flavoured oil now. Now some of the crispy sage leaves. And now some of the sage flavoured oil, because I'd usually put porcini or truffle oil on my soup anyway. And this way we have our homemade flavoured oil. Obviously save the best that's in the pan. So there is the completed vegan pumpkin soup, finished with crispy sage leaves and sage oil. Got a rather nice gold spoon to match. So it's now time for the all-important taste test. I'm going to go a little sage leaf too. It's so sweet because of the pumpkins, and then spicy and smoky, and the sage leaves just finish it off in that oil. Everyone always has a go at me because I chew soup. Although I said it was a soup, so it actually worked really well stirred into risotto or with pasta. The possibilities are endless. It is spicy though, just on those two little chilies. Hey Babu! Thank you for watching my vegan pumpkin soup video. Mowgli, don't eat that. Don't forget to give it a go. Okay, Mummy's coming. That's a wrap. Mowgli, do you love Halloween as much as me? I don't think you do. You hate it. You look so good in your pumpkin outfit though. Give me a little twirl. Come on, I'll give you some sausage if you give me a twirl. Go on, sausage spin. Okay, no. Mowgli has around 10 different Halloween outfits. He hates them all equally. Should you show another outfit now? Yes. Okay. This one is kind of like a Dracula vibe to it. Mowgli, can you sit down? Sit. Good boy. It's a rather stylish little orange bow and some stripes and a little cape at the back. Oh my. You hate it. Okay, we'll take it off now. Mowgli's got his Halloween socks on. Do you love them? Do you want some salami? Go on then, have some salami. Good boy. Oh, can I see you do a little bit of walking? Oh, excellent walking. Excellent. Oh. Okay. So I'm now going to start. So I'm now going to fry the. So now they all cut up. So now that they are. I used to be so flexible, not anymore. This is not hygienic, so don't do it. Spilling! No! Do I have little red wine mark? Just a little tipple. I think it's got a leak.